I'm back. What up, y'all? I hope everyone is having a wonderful summer. I know mine leaves a bit to be desired. I've been pretty under the weather lately, but I couldn't help myself. I had to make this video because it's not often that you come across very obvious inverted androgynous couples. I often cover inverted people on my channel a lot, but it's always golden when you find a couple together on television. Granted, a lot of these inverted people are, shacked up with inverted people, but you don't see it on display on television. And seeing them side by side, I think it's easier to process. I think it's easier to understand. I think you can make the connection more. So that's what I'm here to do today. I'm here to show you an inverted woman and an inverted man. I just want to say that I really do like this show a lot. It is a guilty pleasure of mine. Not even so much guilty. It's a fun show to watch. 90 Day Fiancé. It's really entertaining. Granted, a lot of it is questionable and somewhat staged, but the core of it is pretty organic, and I don't want to go off on a tangent. It's just interesting to watch, and it really makes me prideful and happy and proud to be an American. But besides that, this show, as innocent as it is on, TLC, it's still going to recruit the inverted androgynous puppets. It is just a given because on television today, you can't escape it. You turn on the news, you see the androgynous puppets. You turn on any reality TV show, you are going to see the androgynous puppets intermixed, mingled with the quote-unquote normal people. And they can't just have straight androgynes on television. It can't be straight androgynes. You have to have biological female and men too. Females and males too. Because then it is, damn it, hold on.
Excuse me.
What the fuck? Hold on, I'm sorry. Excuse me. My bad. I was paused for too long. But, I completely forgot what I was talking about. But they have to have normal people on television because then the illusion wouldn't pass. Then it would stand out. It would be, it would stick out like a sore thumb, all of these inverted people. This is how they deceive people. They slowly mix them in, and then through years of indoctrination and hormone therapy and the manipulating of our DNA, decades from now, our youth won't even know the difference. It's really messed up. And I'm not saying that's the way we will be going, but that's the way that they're trying to push humanity. And they hate humans. They hate God's image. They hate humanity. They don't want us to reproduce. They want us to crash and burn. And they are trying to find the quickest way possible. And blending the sexes is one of the ways. They do it out of hate and disdain for our Creator, but they do it because that's how they feel. That's how they feel we should be. They think we are not full until we're androgynous. And, it's a different agenda. It's the opposite agenda of what God intended for us. These are the end times, okay? But I am going off on a rant. What a ratchet looking face. This whole frame though, this whole body frame is very masculine. Those shoulders are huge. I've got pretty broad shoulders too, but something you need to understand is females can have broad shoulders, but they still slope down right here at the base of their neck. They will slope down. Male shoulders go straight out. At least they're supposed to. Today you see a lot of soft, effeminate men walking around with sloping shoulders and a weak jawline. That's not how men should look. That's to blame from the chemicals put in our foods and um, the chemicals we breathe in every day. They are genetically rewiring our um, biology, our anatomy, all of it. They're rewiring it. I'm sorry, I'm a little spacey. But those shoulders are huge. That face is huge. Big, broad skull. Super pronounced brow ridge. I didn't even try to pause right here because I know she looks horrible. Super pronounced brow ridge. Very deep eye sockets. That is not a real hairline. That's not real hair either. That hairline has been brought up. But you can see the forehead sloping back, and I'm going to show you that in another frame. It has big, wide, far apart features. It has a huge mouth palate. It has a very broad, angular jaw. Although there is some fat on its face, it is a very masculine jawline. The shoulders are huge. The clavicle bone is huge. Female clavicle bones look different, and you can look that up too. I swear I keep saying this all the time, but I'm going to start making videos on my laptop because I need to be more comprehensive. I need to show you diagrams of what biological females and males look like, and then compare it to these people, just so you can get a clearer image of how fucked these beings are. Excuse me. Big, broad clavicle muscle, big, wide, broad shoulders, huge arms, huge muscular arms. Like, look at that arm right there. It looks so manly. It looks like a dude in drag. Just that right there. That, muscle mass is not feminine at all. It's a very tall person. It's not a feminine looking person at all. And it's, facial expressions, none of it. I'm actually gonna press play. Excuse me. I'm gonna press play and you could watch its face change and it looks very masculine. Hold on.
Go to Debbie to the tournament because for now my point of view she's my enemy.
Okay. I tried to pause with its mouth opened, but I wasn't able to. You can see its hairline has been brought up, and that's not an organic hairline. It's got very deep eye sockets and a very pronounced brow ridge. If you just look at this face like this, it does look like a guy. It looks like a guy with earrings and long hair. It's a very masculine look in the eye. It's a very masculine proportion on the face. I'm asking you guys to just use your discernment. Take away the eyelashes, take away the mascara, take away the earrings and the lipstick and the blush. That's a guy. That's a guy. So, yeah. I'm gonna show you its boyfriend next. Hold on a second. Alright, and that's her boo. I can't even call it a man because it's just so beyond questionable, but that's her boo. That's her boo in his little training bra. But yeah, that's Colt. That's Colty, as we like to call him. Colt is a very effeminate man. He does not possess anything masculine on the face, and I'm not being dramatic when I say that. I'm gonna get real into it here. Even the, hairline, that looks feminine. I kind of see a widow's peak right here, but I'm not sure. Nothing on that face is feminine. It has a classically ovular, soft skull. That is what a female skull looks like. Look up the difference between a female and male skull and a female and male skeletal system. You're going to see it yourself, guys. I'm not making this up. It's not refutable, okay? A very soft ovular skull. It's got a very soft curved jawline. I feel like I have a more angled jawline than him. Very soft, delicate jawline. Very soft, weak chin. Weak chins are prominent in women. They're classic for women, and the older we get, the weaker our chin and skin in our neck gets. The turkey gobble, you know. That's what Colty has. Colty has a turkey gobble. He has a very weak chin. He has a very small mouth palate. He's got a very, it's narrow. He's got a narrow mouth. And I'm not trying to be mean, but it doesn't look masculine at all. Men have big, broad mouth palates. He has very soft, close together eyes. He has no prominent brow ridge. He does not have a sloping back forehead. His ears do sit high up. He has a short, relatively thin neck. He has very weak shoulders. They do slope down. He's kind of sitting right now with his shoulders tensed up. I think he's doing that to make it look like his shoulders are broader than they are, but they're not. They're really weak. He has man titties too, which isn't really common in men. Like, I don't want to hear it on the fucking comments either, because men are not supposed to get titties. So his whole, like, body shape is weird. It's like an oblong, obtuse pumpkin. It's really weird. Also, you guys, if you want to kind of get your minds blown, do an image search of, a journey on testosterone or a journey on estrogen and see how much it changes people's features. I've done a lot of browsing. I've watched people's journeys, and Colty looks like a classic FTM 10 years in testosterone. You know, you get the facial hair. Taking testosterone as a female, you get that facial hair. You actually do get a broader skull too, even when you're done growing. It's wild what hormones can do to you. The testosterone, it makes hair on your face grow. It gives you a broader skull. It gives you more angled dimensions. It gives you a broader body, although it didn't really work for this one. It's, like I said, it's pretty amazing what hormones can do, and he looks like a classic FTM. So I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to try to find another quick frame of him just standing up and his casual, like, the way he stands, the way he, like, holds himself and carries himself. I want you to look at his body shape. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. I'm, fast forwarding, trying to find an image of him just standing straight up. And I couldn't help but pause on this really quick because I just wanted you to see how feminine this creature really looks. Super feminine. Very weak, soft jawline. That's classic for women. Pay attention next time. Like I said, taking testosterone, it kind of does give you more of an illusion of a brow ridge. It gives you more definition for sure. And that's kind of what's going on right here. It doesn't have an organically prominent brow ridge. More definition was added to this feminine face, but it is not innately masculine at all. So I just wanted to say that really quick, but hold on. Damn it! Colty is doing such a great job covering up his body in this episode. I'm having such a difficult time showing you a full body shot. But this is the best I can do, and I think it kind of says enough. It says what I need. Very obvious boobage right there, beyond any, like, man titty. You can also tell by, like, the shape of his breasts that he's wearing a bra. He's holding them in. But, you know, nobody likes... nobody likes your boobs bouncing around in front of you, not to be vulgar or explicit, but, you know, everyone wants to hold him up and push him back. So, yeah, he's definitely wearing a bra there. It's a little blurry right here. I think it's because of the way I paused. But you can see a somewhat hourglass frame. You can see he has muffin tops on the side, which is what women tend to get sometimes when they gain weight around their hips. They get the muffin top thing. His shoulders are weak and they slope, and I really wish it showed it more, but they're terribly sloping shoulders. It's a weird body frame that men don't naturally have, and I just wanted to get that out. I'm looking at the time. I had no idea this video was that long. I'm so sorry. I hate when people, like, ramble and they're not, like, getting their point across, like, efficiently, and, you know. So I'm sorry. Love and light, guys.